The concept of self-love is a very difficult one for us to measure on our own most of the time. Hi, I'm David Essel, and yet it's one of the keys to becoming happy in life, right? And if you ask the average person on the street, do you really love yourself? 99% of people are going to say yes, and 99% of people are going to be off. Hey, David Essel here. One of the most important messages I can ever give you is the concept of self love. When we're engaged in self love, we're doing things that are healthy for our mind, body, spirit, etc. But I want to tell you something. The only way you can measure if you're filled with self love is through your daily actions. What are some of the things that sabotage self love? Staying in unhealthy relationships without finding resolution, staying in an addiction without finding resolution, staying in financial challenges without looking or finding a resolution, maybe hanging around crowds that are not healthy for you in the world of addiction, whether it's addiction to talking about politics or social media or substances or whatever it might be. These are all signs of a lack of self love, believe it or not. But if we look at the flip side, self love are independent people. They're not codependent. They don't go along with the crowd just because everyone else does. Individuals who are filled with self love are filled with daily self care. And that's all the stuff that we constantly talk about: exercise, nutrition, some type of meditation work, deep reading on philosophy or religion or spirituality. These are signs of self love. Eating beautifully, no addictions whatsoever. I know that's a big one, especially with social media addiction and all these other type of things. But if you really want to do this exercise that I implore you to put on writing, write down all the ways you believe you are filled with self-love. Everything you can think of that you do that would be looked at and considered a form of self-love. Then the other exercise, which is crucially important, is to write down everything you're doing. Be honest with yourself. I know how hard this is. That's a lack of self-love. And then start working on list number 2 by removing. Remove first, add second. It's our philosophy for 45 years. Remove those things that are blocking your self love. Are you watching too much television, too much social media, too much alcohol, nicotine, pot, whatever it might be? Are you arguing to all those things we remove in order to have the open gateway to bring in that self love, that patience with yourself, the compassion with yourself, the forgiveness for errors you've made in the past. All of these things boil down to one thing: I am truly loving myself now more than ever. And that's where I want you to go. I want you to be in this place of self love. Now, you may upset people that say, how come you're not out with us all the time? How come you're not this? How come you're not that? That's okay. You may have to give up fast food, which can be tough for a lot of people, sugar, which can be huge for a lot of people. But these are the signs of self love. If you need help, reach out to me at talkdavid.com. We have a brand new program that's how to build a strong spiritual foundation that's all about self love. It's 100% self love. And it's extremely inexpensive. We have it discounted at a rate that we've never done before in our life. I want to help this world heal more than anything else you can imagine. Visit me at talkdavid.com. Look at our new program, how to build a strong spiritual foundation for these crazy times, because it's all about self-love. I'm David Essel. Have a beautiful day of self-love.